Expectant attention is a mistake most paranormal investigators make. If someone's sitting in a warmly lit living room relaxing and they hear a bump or some other sound, they're likely to brush it off as the wind or the house settling. But if someone is specifically searching for paranormal activity, suddenly all those little noises that we hear every day are caused by ghosts. My team and I make a point to keep a rational train of thought when investigating the paranormal. Expectant attention is not a mistake the Spirit Stalkers make.
Okay, that's what it is. Every time somebody opens that door down there, it's causing some type of a suction effect that is closing the door upstairs. That's kind of unusual. Usually the doors need to be a little closer for something like that, but that's obviously what's going on. We'll try it one more time. Eugene, open that door whenever you're ready. Okay. That's it then. That's it. I mean, every time somebody opens that door, it's creating some kind of a suction.
The first year this building was open, we had a student named Ben Gardner. He was an excellent fisherman. He took a liking to one of our little popular, pretty little girls, but she wouldn't have a thing to do with him. He just kept on asking her out, and she kept telling him no, and until finally one time, she couldn't take it anymore. And in front of the faculty and staff, students, everybody, she just let him have it. It was very embarrassing. I don't think she thought about it again until the next morning when she came in and opened the locker room door and found Ben Gardner hanging right there. He was hanging from this stall by fishing line. Some of the girls feel queasy, lightheaded, dizzy. They've been physically ill. Half of the faculty won't even come into this area. The kicker is what happened to Principal Quint.
It was rather late at night. I was all alone. I saw a shadow figure out of the corner of my eye, and at first I thought it was a student, so I started to follow it, and it led me into the girls' locker room. And all of a sudden I got dizzy. My heart started racing, and I actually passed out. The next day, I closed this entire section of the gym, and no one's been in it since.
I often get asked why we investigate with the lights on when most paranormal investigator shows choose to investigate in the dark. And the answer is simple. In my years of experience, there is absolutely no advantage to investigating in the dark as opposed to having the lights on. Okay, is it just me, or, does it feel kind of strange in here?
No, it feels strange.
It's like a thickness. Gene?
Yeah.
Okay, stop where you are and just start talking.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over an acquainted curious
Yep.
That was easy enough, but hey, Gene, is there like an exhaust fan or air ducts or something like that anywhere next to you guys?
Oh, we're right next to the maintenance room.
Tell me what you feel.
This one's vibrating, and this one's not.
Right. What that vibrating pipe was doing, it was throwing out a very low frequency sound, similar to when you hear somebody's radio just blaring, and that deep bass sound actually, you can actually feel it resonating through your body. And that's exactly what was happening here. This was a very low sound, so low that it was difficult to hear, but just because you can't hear it, it doesn't mean that it's not there. And these types of sounds, they can cause people to feel uncomfortable, people to feel frightened. Nauseous, and believe it or not, this is strange, but that low frequency sound can actually vibrate somebody's eyeball to the point where they see small shadows. It creates that illusion, seeing a small shadow or other things that aren't there. And the fact that as soon as I turned that pipe off, that Angie could tell a huge difference in the room, it's obvious to me that
Mom,
Oh, you startled me.
look what Timmy got me. Isn't it cute?
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. Oh, and this little piggy cried. Stayed home.
That's ridiculous. So were you just upstairs?
No, why?
Well, I thought I heard a door shut.
No.
Kelly? Kelly, I'm about to start dinner. Any requests?
Spaghetti?
The Japanese word for forever, pertaining to the fact that the scent never fades.
But the bottle was empty.
Right, which threw me at first, but then I realized that the oil had actually spilled out and soaked into the wicker basket. Now, by itself, without a breeze blowing past it, you can't smell it at all, but as soon as a breeze hits it, even a small one, the scent's unmistakable.
Yep.
But the room wasn't very well insulated, so every time there was a gust of air, it pushed the scent through the vents, right?
Right. And Mr. Dempsey thought the scent was similar to a perfume his deceased grandmother used to wear, leading him to believe that she was still there. She smells, therefore she is.
So, a rational explanation emerged out of an old wicker basket found in a small room that nobody knew about. Mystery solved.
So until next time, Gene.
Keep stalking.
And cut.
Goldie, how long did that run?
Are you okay?
Oh, these migraines are killing me.
3.5 minutes.
Tad, you need to stop interrupting everybody and just let Angie talk. Okay, she doesn't need to be prompted.
All right, okay.
3.5 minutes. Shit.
3.5 minutes isn't bad. There was a nice flow to the conversation.
Yeah, I thought it felt good.
We can cut that time in half. Goldie, reset. We're going to do it again.
Did you get my email about doing these rap portions in studio?
Yeah, I did, Sean, and I mean, I know you like that idea, but I just think shooting off location, it's going to ruin the atmosphere.
Reuben, You're the one who's always saying how different the Spirit Stalkers are from other paranormal investigators. Well, most of these other shows do their wraps from location, just like you do. Wouldn't you rather push the envelope a little farther instead of following somebody else's lead?
Let me think about it.
Thank you.
Goldie, how much longer?
2 minutes?
She smells, therefore she is. Not bad.
Thanks. It just came to me, so I thought I'd go for it.
Good instincts.
But lose the keep stalking bit this time. It's stupid.
Can't we cut this scene to move faster and add more music? That's nice. That's nice. More close-ups of Jean. And more shots of Angie like this.
What's Reuben gonna say about that?
I'm the producer, not you, so just do it.
He'll just make me change it back.
Look, cross dissolve to the front of the house at the end and use the shrieking violin music to bridge it. We've got to make this scary. God knows it's not. Mr. Linden. Yes, yes, I know. They are. Well, that's too bad. Yes, yes, I feel the same way. Oh, no, I will. Definitely.
You know what? I just don't think a bridge is a viable location.
But look at these pictures. I mean, the accident reports go back nearly 75 years.
Okay, but most of the accidents take place between November and March, right?
Even better.
Okay, which tells you what?
There's ice on the bridge.
Well, I think there may be more to it than that.
Well, what else do we have?
Reuben, here's something that might be of interest to you. An abandoned theater in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The new owners bought it with the intent to renovate, but from the get-go, they've experienced strange things. One of them being occasionally finding old theatrical wardrobe pieces, some of them dating back to the 1920s. The owners are terrified.
The bridge. It's a good location, Reuben. We've never done a bridge before. It's located near the Smoky Mountains, so the footage will be beautiful. I think it will make for a nice show.
Well, right now I'm more interested in the theater. The whole wardrobe situation is rather unusual, and more importantly, these people are being affected by this in a negative way. I mean, if we don't help them, they could potentially lose everything they have invested in this. Now, this is exactly the type of show I think we
I
need
just
to be...
got a call from Mr. Linden. We're down 2 points in the ratings.
Shit.
Same thing over and over, Reuben. You guys are the Spirit Stalkers, but you never encounter any spirits.
Sean, you don't prove the existence of a ghost by actually going out and finding one. You prove the existence by ruling out every other logical explanation there is.
Well, we've got to change up our formula a bit. You're so damn brilliant that you always solve everything.
Okay, you want the ratings to go up?
You're damn right.
Then find us an active location that's actually got something that's difficult to explain. Enough of this voices in the hall shit. I can debunk voices in my sleep. Like, give us something to work with.
Kelly's adapting. No, we're getting along fine. Mom, I don't know what Blake thinks about it. I don't really care what Blake thinks about it. Look, I have to go. I want to try to catch a movie, okay? All right, I will. Bye. Hello?
I see you.
Nobody's up there, man.
I heard talking.
Do you keep your doors locked, Miss Talman?
Yes.
Oh, you know, these old houses, they can make some awful strange noises.
I would not have bothered you unless I was certain there was somebody in my house.
Mom?
Kelly.
Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's fine. This is my daughter, Kelly. I heard something. They think it was the wind.
Were you in the house in the last 2 hours, Kelly?
No, I've been out on a date with Timmy.
Well, everything appears to be all right now, Mrs. Talman. We'll make a few extra rounds to the neighborhood tonight. If you hear anything else, call it in, and we'll come and check it out, okay?
And keep your doors locked.
Oh, I will. Hello. Hello. Who is this? Nothing. I couldn't sleep. Look at you checking up on me. Going back to bed. Going back to bed. Okay? Good night.
It's just a dog.
Well, how did it get?
Baby's trapped in here. Ted, have you seen this?
I think you've uncovered the culprit.
I'm on my way up.
Reuben is on his way up. Listen, I think we need
Now, why don't you to see if Timmy wants to stay for dinner.
I'm sure he will.
You two seem to be getting awfully close lately.
Sometimes he reminds me a little of Dad.
Yeah, Blake was really thoughtful when we were dating. Didn't hurt that he was awfully good looking, too.
I'll tell Timmy to stay for dinner.
Hi, neighbor. Yes, we are.
No, we're not. Technically, you can't be a neighbor and live more than a block away.
Gloria, you'll have to excuse my husband. He's simple-minded. All that means is that we're not next-door neighbors.
Why did you marry this guy again?
Because I'm good looking.
Because he's a good cook.
And that.
Well, neighbors, technically or not. Kelly and I are glad you're here.
You know, I think it's a great idea. This place would make a great bed and breakfast.
Oh, our fingers are crossed.
Oh, Gloria, I almost forgot. You're going to love this. When we're not at each other's throats, we're actually amateur genealogists.
Yeah, when I was 13, my teacher gave me an assignment to trace back my own family tree. I was hooked. I blew my teacher.
You did what?
Away. I blew my teacher away. I did such a good job that she actually hired me to trace her family history.
Well, Mr. Teacher's Pet and I love to study old houses. You know, when they were built and who's lived in them. For instance, Bert and Pearl's house was actually owned by Reuben Cobb. He was a well-known writer, and he actually hosted the Academy Awards the year Shirley Temple won.
Who's Shirley Temple?
Anyway, we thought you might be interested in some of the research that we dug up on your house.
Oh, you bet.
Did you find something good?
Sort of. There hasn't been anyone living in this house since 1982.
Enter the macabre. Meet the former owner, Horace Hammond.
That's his wife?
Looks like she could be his daughter.
How did he kill her?
He bludgeoned her to death. And that's not all. A neighbor across the way said that he saw Horace come out onto the porch that night. He said he thought he'd been painting because he was all spattered in something red. Well, let me tell you some news, kids. It wasn't paint. Horace came out, he sat down on the porch, he cracked open a beer, and he just stared straight ahead. The neighbor said he waved, but Horace didn't wave back. He just sat there drinking his beer and staring ahead. When he finished, he put down the can, he got up, he went back in the house. When he came back out, he had a shotgun with him. He walked out onto the front lawn, he laid down, and he blew his brains out.
Right outside?
And as if that wasn't weird enough, they say that by the time the police got there, Horace's body was covered with worms.
You think that's going to bring in the customers?
Laugh all you want to. But you know what? A place with a history of grisly violence, boy, that's quite the marketing hook.
You know what else would bring those customers in? This place is haunted. Take the Lizzie Borden house, for example. Did you know that the Lizzie Borden house is a bed and breakfast now? You have to book a room years in advance. I think it was in 2005 they did an actual seance.
Pearl's done a few seances at our house trying to contact the ghost of Reuben Cobb.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have an idea.
I'll alert the media.
Let's say we have our own little seance. See if we can summon up Mr. Dances with Worms and his child bride.
That is so disrespectful, Norm.
I've never been in a seance before.
Seriously?
Well, what do you say, Mom?
Please, Mom. It'll be fun. Please?
Oh, all right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
To those that dwell within this house, make your presence known to us. Horace Hammond, April Hammond, we bring you offerings from life into death. Let us know you're here. Let us feel your presence. Are you Horace Hammond? Why did you kill your wife? Is April Hammond with us tonight? Do you know why your husband murdered you? To those that dwell within this house, you are refusing to communicate with us. You are cowards. You are afraid. Horace Hammond, what kind of a pitiful man kills his own wife? Speak to us. I command you, do it now! I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling anything.
Well, you gave it a good try.
Well, I think I'm gonna have another cupcake. Those are delicious. They are.
I think I need one.
I'm gonna have to get
Something there was pretty creepy. I just gotta say.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, when you're.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well,
What are you doing here? You don't belong here. Did you see her? Get out.
It's just an infrared temperature gauge.
It's a gimmick.
Listen to me, Reuben. People want to believe. And every week when we saw these haunts, most people are disappointed. So let's bring in some devices. K2 meters, temperature gauges, EMF readers. Then when these things spike, it'll at least give people some hope that there might be something there. Sean thinks it's a good idea. And so do I.
And you know, it'll help break up some of the redundancy. Reuben, it's not that much of a compromise.
Yes, it is that much of a compromise. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. That's that.
Okay.
Excuse me, Reuben. Goldie wants to use Jerry here on the second camera tonight, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just make sure you go over everything. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll catch up with you in a bit. Have you seen a doctor about that yet?
No, it's nothing.
Yeah, maybe you should, huh?
Hey guys, excuse me. I've got the owners right here if you want to meet them.
Hi, I'm Reuben.
Nice to meet you, Reuben.
I'm Andy.
Nice to meet you, dear.
I know who you all are. I'm a big fan. What we're going to do is a quick walkthrough rehearsal, and it's going to give you an opportunity to tell the Spirit Stalkers all the different experiences that you've had here in the building. Oh, and speaking of Spirit Stalkers, here come our other two that round us out. I want you to meet Gene. He's our newest member.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And of course, Old Faithful, Tad.
Oh my gosh, it's really Tad. You are my favorite.
Well, thank you. Oh, I think I'm in love.
Well, what we're going to do is, if I could, have you just tell us about yourself and give us a history of the building.
Okay, go ahead. Well, welcome to the Darby House. My name is Janice. I am the manager, and this is my mother, Joni. She owns the building. And the Darby House is one of the oldest structures here in Dawson Springs, and what we want to do is open it up for some historical tours.
Have you all had any issues in this area?
I hear voices in the dining room.
Voices?
Yes, voices. They generate from the fireplace. If you'll follow me, I'd be glad to show you.
Hi, Gloria.
Hi, Blake. Kelly shouldn't be much longer. Kelly, Dad's here to pick you up.
I'll be right there.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Everything okay?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Kelly said you had a little excitement around here the other night.
Well, the neighbors came by unexpectedly. We wound up having a little bit of a party.
Is that all?
What are you getting at?
I could tell she was keeping something from me.
Well, not that it's any of your business, but we had a seance. What?
It just doesn't sound like something you'd do.
Blake, it was a party.
Hi, Dad. Are you sure you're gonna be okay by yourself this weekend?
Yes, I'll be fine. Go. Have fun. All right?
If you need anything, we're just a phone call away.
I know.
You look good.
Actually, cheese sauce, jalapeno cheese sauce, those cheese cutters help. Yes,
I love you, Gloria. I never stopped loving you. I love 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 you.
I love you. I love you.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
Get out.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Mrs. Salma, I presume? I'm Bradley Keith Cardwell. We spoke on the phone earlier?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Is this not a good time?
Oh, no, this is a good time. Come on in.
May I present Miss Louise?
Gloria. Yes, thank you for coming so quickly. Please.
You have a lovely home, Mrs. Talman.
Oh, Gloria, thank you.
You mentioned on the phone you were thinking of turning this place into a bed and breakfast.
Yes.
Sounds like something you and your daughter Kelly could run together.
Yeah, we hope so.
I think that's fantastic. Seems to be a rare thing these days. Families going into business together. Is this room where the seance took place?
Something in this house has frightened you. Are you afraid because you feel alone here?
Well, I was alone last night, but even when Kelly is here...
Has anything happened to Kelly?
No.
But you're afraid it might.
I don't know.
Perhaps you should show us around the rest of the house.
Of course. When I came back in, the cabinet was open. And then when I turned away, I thought I heard something fall. So I came back and opened it again, and all my pill bottles were on their sides.
Had anything else happened prior to the seance?
Well, yes, one night I thought I heard people talking upstairs. I mean, I thought somebody was in my house. So I called 911 like anyone would. And the police came quickly.
They didn't find anyone.
No. And the officers, they were polite, but they clearly thought I was crazy. Let me show you upstairs.
Gloria, would you mind if Bradley waited for us downstairs? There's something, I don't know, but I'd like to speak to Gloria upstairs alone, just the two of us.
Certainly.
Oh, please, make yourself at home.
Thank you.
And when you look,
Nothing.
did you feel anything?
Just my heart racing a mile a minute.
Kelly's room is up here as well?
Yes, right over here.
Something happened here last night.
The dream. It felt so real. So I looked down, and it was the man who lived here 30 years ago. The one who murdered his wife. A dead man was looking up at me.
Gloria, have you been ill? Mentally ill. This power of sight is a gift from God, but second sight is not what prompts my question. I couldn't help but see your prescriptions downstairs in the kitchen. Gloria, I know you're afraid. And I know you love your daughter very much. And you're afraid for her as well. These things that have happened may be projections drawn from within. But there's something else in this house. You are not alone here, Gloria. Something is here, chaotic, angry, misshapen. Whatever it is, it's been angry for so long. It finds joy in the torment it creates. I can help you, Gloria. I want to help you, but you must trust me.
Mom? Mom, I didn't want to leave you alone in the house all weekend.
You must be Kelly.
It's not a big deal.
Well, it is for your father.
I'll just stay with him next week.
Kelly thought you were here by yourself, weren't you?
Bradley, this is my ex-husband, Blake.
We've introduced ourselves.
Miss Louise, Blake.
We didn't mean to interrupt anything.
No, actually, we were just leaving. It was very nice meeting you, Kelly.
Thank you for having us, Mrs. Talman. You really do have a beautiful home.
Thank you.
I was worried about you, Mom. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be worried about.
Miss Louise, psychic and paranormal investigator? What are you doing?
Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Do you believe in this stuff?
I'm sorry, I forgot my folder.
This? Basic spirit communications, $800. Traditional spiritual cleansing, $1,500. Full home exorcism, $5,000? What kind of scam are you running here, buddy?
Excuse me, but you don't know what you're talking about.
I know you're trying to get money out of my wife for some fortune teller baloney.
Miss Louise is a genuine psychic. She charges for her services because she isn't a wealthy woman and she has a granddaughter to raise.
Listen, Blake. My
Dad, stop it!
We aren't insensitive, Mrs. Talman.
You better go talk to her.
She keeps saying that she sees shadows and hears footsteps.
She's not getting enough blood to her brain, which is causing hallucinations. No strenuous activity, no excitement.
Did you hear that, Reuben? You need to keep an eye on your sister.
Where's Angie?
She just went with Ted to get a bite to eat before we get started.
What the hell are you still doing here? Why don't you go with him?
Oh, I just wanted to check the claims a little bit more for this location.
Good. Good. You can never be too prepared. Don't forget that. And don't ever lose your composure no matter what.
I've never been afraid of ghosts. I actually lived in a house that did a lot of strange things. I remember one night, I was trying to go to sleep and something just opened my door and walked in and sat down right next to me. I thought it was my mom or dad, so I looked up and nobody was there.
Hey, Reuben, can I have you for a second?
Yeah.
What is it?
I just had a huge argument with Dad over the phone.
About what?
He's trying to get me to move back in with him.
That's not happening.
Do you want to go to movies tonight?
The soundtrack's just too much. Just cut it.
Reuben, come on. Atmospheric underscoring underlines the ambiguity of a still lingering mystery. Something that would not be inappropriate for this particular investigation.
Okay, fine, but not the shit that you have right now. This is just too over the top.
Well, what would you suggest, Reuben? How about the theme to Sesame Street? Would that work for you?
How about nothing at all?
Come on, it's not a big deal.
Can't you just lower the level a little bit?
And why the hell is every other shot a close-up of Jean?
Jean happens to have a big following among young girls. A demographic we are in dire need of.
You are just killing me with this demographic shit. All right, this is Spirit Stalkers. It's not all my children.
I'm killing you? If you don't get out of my way and let me do my damn job, Spirit Stalkers will be joining all my children. And soon. Mr. Lindsay.
They canceled all my children?
I said cut that shit. Come on. And just pick one of these close-ups of Jean and dump the rest. Nothing personal.
When the show gets canceled, Reuben, it's nice to know we'll have your integrity to fall back on.
Excuse me. What is it we've all been waiting and praying for?
NEME.
An old house with all kinds of activity, a rather grisly history, and 7 witnesses who all experienced something at, are you ready for this? A seance. The daughter called this in because she's worried about the stress it's causing her mother. Paranormal activity and drama. So what do you think about that?
Well, I think you got my attention. Tell me more.
Well, the woman's name is
Gloria Talman, but please call me Gloria.
And you can call me Reuben.
Thank you for coming out before the others. There's something that I really needed to tell you.
Okay, and I want you to remember that I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to help you. Okay?
This isn't easy. Before I bought this house, I was ill for quite some time.
I only stepped out of the room for a moment, really. That's when I saw how upset she was and decided to call you guys. Mom said no at first, but I told her that you guys were a lot better than the psychic she called.
What psychic?
I found her on the internet. She came over, we talked for a while, but
Dad didn't like the prices she was going to charge.
Okay, psychics who charge money usually can't be trusted.
Now, the primary thing we'll do is look for possible non-paranormal explanations for the experiences you've been having, which I'm sure would help set your mind at ease.
Ted, why don't you go ahead and tell Gloria and Kelly a little bit about the history that you discovered.
Well, your neighbors were accurate. Horace Hammond did murder his wife, April. Now, what you don't know is that a month before the murders, Mr. Hammond had a stroke that he never fully recovered from. Now, is that the reason for this incredible change of behavior? It's certainly a possibility. Approximately 30 years before the Hammonds, a young family lived in this house. There was a husband, wife, and 2 daughters. One night the husband comes home from work. He goes upstairs, and there he finds his 2 daughters. They had been brutally stabbed to death. Over in the corner, crouched, is his wife rocking back and forth, butcher knife in her hand, staring off at nothing.
Stories like this are going to be unsettling. I mean, they would be for anybody, but what you need to remember is that's the past. This is your house now, and if you want to live here, you should be able to do so in peace. When we're finished here, you're not going to have anything to be afraid of. Okay? I promise.
Mrs. Talman?
Gloria?
Are these your neighbors?
No, it's Miss Louise.
The psychic.
Kill that camera.
What's going on here?
Well, they're here to help me.
Why didn't you call me?
Everything's going to be fine. We're going to take it from here. Thank you.
Gloria, you need real assistance. Do you have any idea how dangerous this can be?
And expensive.
Gloria, the only thing I'm concerned about is you and Kelly.
And your fee. I'm sure you're concerned about your fee.
What is your problem?
My problem is with a so-called psychic who's trying to use fear to extort money from somebody who actually needs some help.
You peddle your ass every week on television for ratings, and you have the sanctimonious gall to question my psychic abilities? The only thing this circus sideshow stalks is television ratings. Do not let them exploit you.
Exploit her? What, are you kidding me? Well, lady, I don't know who you are, but I dealt with your kind before, okay? Okay, come on. Hey, you don't give a shit about Gloria or anybody else. The only thing you're interested in is scamming her out of as much money as you can get. So damn predictable, you're all the same. What's your next big move? What's your next big move? Let me take a wild guess. You're gonna try to convince Gloria that Kelly is in some sort of danger, unless of course she invests in your assistance. Am I warm? People like you make me sick.
Woman, stop! This woman is in dire need of true professional help.
And as long as I'm here, she's gonna get it. Now get the hell out of this house.
This is not your house.
You're out of line, mister.
You wanna see how out of line I can get? Pack up your fortune teller and get the hell out of here or you're gonna find out.
We offer services.
You offer shit! Get the hell out of here! Come on! Reuben. Enough of this! Get out of here! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Reuben,
Come on!
no.
Bullshit!
Professional Reuben, come on. We don't need that right
That's right now, Reuben. What the hell do you think
Something
you are?
wrong
Who the
here?
hell do you think you are? Nicole, son of a bitch. Get her out of here!
There's something wrong here.
Son of a bitch. Come on! Come on! Keep him
Get out.
Calm down, Reuben. You need to stop.
I'm gonna let you
Get out!
up, Tad. Great, now I have to go clean up your mess.
What is she doing?
I think she's doing some damage control. It looks like it's going okay, I think.
I trust you. I do.
No. We're only going to do one team at a time. All right, with all the creeks up there, it'll just be mass confusion.
We'll have everything ready by tomorrow night.
Okay, good.
It's going to be the biggest show of the year.
Well, let's not count our chickens just yet.
Nothing wrong with a little optimism.
Did she tell you anything about the camera up there? Is everything set? Gene, I want you to probably, we're going to stay.
Are you Reuben?
Yes.
I'm Gloria's husband. Ex-husband.
What can we do for you?
I don't know that this investigation of yours is such a good idea.
Really? And what are your concerns?
Gloria is very vulnerable right now. I don't know that she's in the right frame of mind to be giving these kinds of permissions.
I can assure you, Mr. Talman, that all of the legal formalities have been finalized and we are officially authorized to be here.
Did you know that she was in an institution at this time last year?
Gloria Talman diagnosed with a degree of schizophrenia approximately 3 years ago, suffering from a form of both audio and visual hallucinations. She spent a brief time at the Brooks Psychiatric Institute, was released 9 months ago, and is currently taking a medication known as Risperdal.
And you're still going through with this?
Yes. Looks like at one time this basement was used as a kitchen. You can see there's like a serving window right there. Then the other side was probably the dining room, and this was probably the room where they actually cooked in. If there's anything in this house and you want to communicate with us, now's your chance. We're waiting to hear from you. What is it? Who the hell are you?
It's the...
You think 1950s?
It's a woman and two little girls. It's just like... This is the mother that killed the two little girls. That's what it's got to be.
Well, the claim after the seance is that everyone left the room. They heard a loud noise. They came back in, and two of the chairs had been knocked over. It's difficult to find a logical reason for that actually happening, but let's look at the facts. All right, so we've got a group of people that were all here for a housewarming party. Drinking was involved.
Yeah.
They decided to have a seance for fun, and no one claims that they actually saw the chairs fall over. I think it's a total probability that the last person that left the room tipped the 2 chairs over just to give everybody a scare.
It's true. It wouldn't be the first time something like that happened. Hey, what's wrong? Yo, are you okay?
It's nothing.
Should I go get Reuben?
No! Let's just continue.
I'm going to do a little EVP session here. Hello, is there anybody here with us? If you can hear me, give me a sign. Gloria, who is the rightful owner of this house, has explained to us that you're scaring her. Is that your intent? What would you like her to do? Yeah, check that bed. Check under the bed. Okay, if that was you making that noise, you're going to need to do it again. Right now, I'm not believing it. Right now, I just think something fell.
He's not impressed.
Go, 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 go!
Hey, Reuben. Somebody or something had to put weight here. See?
That's exactly
what we heard.
That's exactly what we heard.
Okay.
Hey, Gene?
Yeah.
Did you catch anything on the upstairs hallway camera? Just about a minute ago.
No, Tad didn't put up the cameras in the hallway.
What the hell's he talking about? You told me you had the camera set up.
Oh, I did downstairs. Up here it is the bedroom and the bathroom. That's what you told me to do.
No, I told you to do that in addition to the hallway.
No,
not
you didn't.
instead of
I'm
it.
sorry.
Holy
I
shit,
don't-
Tad!
Shit.
Shh. Quiet. Quiet. There it is again. Give me that little backup camera of yours. Here, I want you to stay here. Record with that. I'm gonna go to the other side of the house. Maybe we can pinpoint this thing. Tad? Tad, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ted, stay down here. I'm going up. It's like we're on a wild goose chase here. I mean, wherever we go, we hear a sound somewhere else. It's like something's toying with us.
Reuben and Tad had a lot of personal experiences, but things have been on the quiet side for us.
You okay?
The hair on the back of my neck is starting to stand up. Oh my God. Everyone shut up! Listen! James, is that you?
I'm right here.
Get your camera light on.
I'm trying.
Where the hell is my flashlight?
Oh, I got it. You okay?
Something just shoved me.
Maybe there's something up here.
Well, hurry, go after it! Quick, go after it! Go get it! Hurry!
There's nothing in here.
There's no way out of this room. I mean, there is no way out of this room. We did it. We just caught a ghost on film. Tell me you got it.
I got it.
Oh my God, you got it.
He got it. Oh my God.
We did it. Oh my God. Well, this is even further proof that the house hasn't been lived in much, or this sort of thing would have been uncovered ages ago.
They seem to fit the description of the family who lived here 60 years ago.
We think this probably is the mother and the 2 daughters that she murdered. But today we wanted to focus on 2 other pieces of evidence that we found that are rather startling, to say the least. First, we have an EVP that we caught on tape.
Now, EVP stands for electronic voice phenomenon. Sometimes we're able to pick up voices and other sounds on recording devices that we can't hear with our own ears.
Gloria, who is the rightful owner of this house, has explained to us that you're scaring her. Is that your intent? Get out.
Don't worry.
It'll be okay. We also caught something on film that we wanted to show you.
Well, this is pretty major.
In all of our years of investigating, we have never seen anything like this before. I was there when this happened. I walked into that room after this girl and nobody was in there. I have no other explanation for you. Right now, I have to say, that is a spirit.
I'm not crazy.
No, you're
This
not.
is really happening. Look at me, I'm shaking.
Gloria, what you need to remember is that you've lived in this house for 5 months. And while you've been scared, how many times have you been hurt?
Never.
How many times has Kelly been hurt?
Never.
They can't hurt you. They can't hurt you, and they can't make you leave. It's gonna be okay. All right? Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Now what we're gonna do, what we'd like to do is just take a couple of days to go over the evidence a little bit more thoroughly. While we're doing all that, how about we set you and Kelly up in a nice hotel?
That sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you both. You have no idea what this means.
It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Are you sure you have everything?
Yes, Mom.
I don't want to have to come back because you forgot something.
I'm sure.
Need a lift?
Is it okay if I go get some dinner with Timmy?
I guess. Just don't be too long, okay?
I won't. I love you.
You can't hurt me! You can't hurt me! You can't hurt me! No! You can't hurt me! 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 Oh, you can't hurt me! You can't hurt me! You can't hurt me!
What's wrong?
I don't feel right leaving Mom.
We can take her to dinner with us if you want.
You're so sweet.
Not sweet, Kelly. Cool. I'm cool.
Stop.
What? What is it?
Mom's car's still in the driveway. She was leaving when we were.
Hey, Timmy! Hey, what are you doing here? Heading to the movies. Want to go?
I'm gonna go get Mom, Timmy. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mom?
went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. Oh, and this little piggy cried. All the way home.
See you later, man.
Kelly? Mrs. Talman? Hello? Mrs. Talman, are you in there?
All right, boys.
Oh, yeah.
What, like you've never fallen?
Especially not on
I'll never live it down. Thank you.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
it an autograph? Yeah, of course. There you go. You're welcome. Hey.
That was nice. What did you write?
Keep stalking.
Go for it. Let's get serious though for a minute here, guys. I mean, I always knew that something like this would happen to somebody someday. But to us, now, amazing.
Well, let's not get too carried away just
Are you
Oh,
serious?
come on.
Reuben, we did it. We captured the best video evidence of a ghost ever.
That's right. Listen to her.
You're right. Let's get carried away.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right. Who wants a little drink?
Drink yes, little no. Hey.
Do you want to split an appetizer?
I want to get one of these.
Yeah.
Which one to get? The drag one?
What?
It's her. It's Kelly.
Hi, is there a Gloria Talman or a Kelly Talman here?
Yes, ma'am, there is.
Is there any way we can see them?
Are y'all next of kin?
No, we're friends of the family.
Okay, do y'all have any identification on you?
Blake.
Sir, you're not allowed past this podium. I need you to come
What the
back
hell
on this
happened?
side. Excuse me, gentlemen. If I could get you to come on the other side of this podium, I'd greatly appreciate it.
We are speaking to the ghosts in this house. Give us a sign that you are here. If you can hear us, give us a sign. Can you hear us? Reuben, what are you doing?
What the hell is going on up here? You kids are playing those damn ghost games again, aren't you? I told you to watch your sister!
No strenuous activity. No excitement. No strenuous activity. No strenuous activity. No excitement. No strenuous activity.
You need to keep
No
an eye.
strenuous
No,
activity.
sister,
Excitement.
sister,
No strenuous activity.
sister, sister, sister.
Kelly Talman.
was brutally stabbed to death by her mother, Gloria Talman, who soon after killed herself. The footage caught is said to be the most conclusive evidence of paranormal activity ever recorded. Earlier, our reporters caught up with Gene Griffith and Tad Wilder, two members of the paranormal investigative team known as the Spirit Stalkers.
Can you tell us how you feel about what you experienced?
Well, it's really hard to explain, actually. I mean, it's every paranormal investigator's dream.
Well, what we captured on tape is absolutely remarkable. I mean, think about it. You know, the significance of this is really difficult to fathom. That age-old question, do ghosts exist, has been answered.
The soon-to-be-released episode of the Spirit Stalkers television show has sparked a bidding war among advertisers trying to take part in the 2-hour special, which they expect to be one of the highest-rated shows.
Reuben, it's Angie. Reuben, I know you're in there.
I will bang on this damn door all day until you let me in. Nobody's heard from you in over a week. You won't answer your phone. You won't answer the door. Nobody's been able to get in touch with you.
What do you want, Angie?
We're having a team meeting tonight at Gloria Talman's house. Sean said the network wants to do a follow-up investigation right away. So I agreed to do it.
You what?
Well, somebody had to take the reins, Reuben. Look, if you don't want to go to the meeting tonight, that's fine, but you really
Call it off.
We're not passing up this opportunity.
I said call it off. How can you even think about doing another investigation right now?
It might seem insensitive, but life goes on. I have the show to think about. And everybody involved. What happened was tragic, but it wasn't our fault. You are not responsible for what happened to Gloria or Kelly. Reuben, you were trying to help them.
Yeah. I did a hell of a job, didn't I?
is she?
Here. You don't belong.
Who the hell is that?
None of your business.
Who is that?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
How much crazier it's all going to get once the reveal show is actually televised.
I mean, everyone in the world is going to conclude that the footage is either a real ghost or a hoax, one or the other. Now, for me, I know the truth. I was there.
This has been a tragedy from beginning to end. But it doesn't have to end like this. You have an opportunity here. A real opportunity. Nobody has to know. Please. Please.
Nobody's seen the footage yet, as they're saving
Go to hell.
their big reveal show, which is coming up in 2 weeks. And I know people might see that.
How could you? Did Sean put you up to this?
No, Sean doesn't know anything about it.
Are you all in on it? Sorry, Reuben.
Somebody had to do something, Reuben. Sean was planning on completely changing the show. He was the one that got Miss Louise in here to rile you up while we filmed it. He wanted to use that footage to generate some buzz for his new show idea, Spirit Stalkers versus Psychics, pitting our investigating methods against psychics like Miss Louise. He thought once you saw the possibilities, you might go for it. But I knew you never would. But the show was sinking, Reuben. Somebody had to do something. Miss Louise came to me with her idea. I thought if we got footage of a ghost at least once, it might fuel the show for a few more years, and then we could keep the format just the way you wanted it.
So you just sell us out just like that?
Do you think this was easy for me, Reuben? We had to do something or we were gonna lose everything.
What happened to you?
Nothing. I never faked anything before this investigation, and the only thing I faked this time was the video of the girl, and Tad did the EVP recording. That's it.
Oh, but that was enough, wasn't it? This house was never haunted. Gloria was sick. She needed our help. And what do? We just push her right over the edge. She's dead because of us. And now we all have to live with that.
It's over.
I didn't do the EVP.
What?
I said I didn't do the EVP. I thought you did.
I did the video. You were supposed to do the EVP.
I know what the plan was. That's why I didn't put the cameras in the upstairs hallway. But I listened to the tape and I heard "Get Out," and I thought that you put it in there already. I didn't do the EVP.
Well, I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Then who the hell did it?
What? Whoa, what happened?
Oh, something just knocked me over.
Angie!
It's Reuben.
No.
Tell me. Tell me.
It hurts.
What can I do? What can I do?
Dad! Dad! It's killing! It's killing! Go! Go! Go!
Won't open! Open it!
It's like it's bolted shut.
Gene, I'm gonna go around to the basement and see if I can get in there.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Who is that?
Tad?
Reuben.
Get out.
Gene! Tad!
I just found him like this, Reuben. He's dead.
Gene, he was just downstairs. Gene, I just saw him downstairs not a minute ago. He just talked to me. He told me to get out.
Like in the EVP?
The EVPs were fake, Gene.
No, they weren't, Reuben. Right when you left, Tad said he didn't do it. The EVPs were real.
What?
Reuben, what is it?
Gene, listen to me. Horace Hammond had a stroke. Gloria had a history of mental illness. I bet if we knew more about that woman who killed her 2 daughters, we'd find out she had some sort of mental weakness. What if something in this house is finding a way in through their weakness? What if those voices weren't demanding that we get out? What if they were warning us? What if something in this house doesn't want us to leave at all? Ever? Gene, we gotta get the hell out of here. We gotta go! Now! Now! Come on! Angie, don't! No!
Reuben?
Savannah?
Reuben.
Savannah, wait! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry.
Shh.